Yes, yes, welcome in everyone. It's the One Burner Bachelor, starting today's episode out on our balcony, overlooking the city. Back in the mid-'80s, I had the opportunity and I was working at a really popular pizza sub shop, Salads. And back then we just called it the pizza shop. And a very good friend of mine worked there also with me. And our most popular sub by far was a steak and cheese sub with peppers and onions. And when the end of the night came close, he and I would always want to share or split one of those subs. So we'd cook it up and we'd make it. And Tim was my very good friend's name at that time. And his rule was either you cut and I choose, or I cut and you choose. So whoever cut that sub in half that we were going to split was extra careful to cut it as close to in half as they could, for fear that the chooser would grab the bigger half. Well, I'm going to put my twist here today on the One Burner Bachelor on the steak and cheese sub that we used to make and split back at the pizza shop. We'll be back. Okay, we're back. And there you see in the pan right now, yep, that's a full bag of frozen mixed peppers and onions that we did start right from frozen after we already steamed some water out of our saute pan to be sure there's no bacteria and everything's safe. Knowing that these mixed peppers and onions will soften and release the water that froze them, thus creating juice for them to get soft in. The main rule at the pizza shop when it came to the steak and cheese subs, whatever the cut of beef was that we were slicing, we would slice it just after frozen. Not frozen, because it wouldn't make it through the slicer, and not thawed, because there was no way you could cut it as thin as necessary. And if you cut it even a hair too thin, it would be too chewy and would not be enjoyable. So it was very important that it was cut as thin as it could be. So I don't have that shaved steak today, but I have something that we're going to add on the One Burner Bachelor that I think will work and is sliced really thin. We'll be back, Tim. You cut, I choose.